Oh no. Sorry. Just a moment. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, like I was saying, basically, uh, this is all you need to know. And I know I started off with saying 2 points, but I've probably covered more than 10 points in this. But that is what you need to know if you want to be very effective at firstly setting stop losses and secondly maintaining proper stop loss. Okay. So, with that, I've come to the end of what I wanted to tell you today. I'm going to take a look at your comments and identify how I can help you resolve your comments. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. So we have first Namshika Gupta. She said she bought Inox Wind. I have a feeling. Okay. I think not working. Can you resend the correct link? Sure. So guys, one more thing. If you want to connect with me, please do join my Telegram channel. Uh, I share my view of the market, my levels of Nifty every day on my Telegram channel, and I'm going to be posting the link in the chat for you shortly. So this is my Telegram channel. If you use Telegram, all you need to do is just take this EXP-Invest IN, which is the name of my company, EXP-Invest in. Press enter and you will automatically be redirected to my Telegram channel. And as I said, I share a lot of information about the services that I give, the performance of my stock ideas, special offers, and a lot more information. So you might just benefit from that. Okay, going back to the comments. Okay, lots of stock queries. Inox Wind. What should be the stop loss and the target for Namshika? Inox Wind. I have a feeling someone asked about Inox Wind last time also. Okay. I don't like it. I think you should book your position and exit the stock right away. I do not like what I see. So there is no stop loss, no target on this. It's an immediate exit. Okay. Canfin Homes. Again, a repeat stock. Someone asked me about this today. 755 Nova. Okay, 755 means you are in a good position. So the underlying trend in Canfin Homes is super strong. You should maintain a stop loss at the level of around so it has come out of the base and it has established itself. So maintain a stop loss at the level of 745. That's literally just 10 points below your entry price. And I think your upside is pretty generous here. The first target should be around the previous high, which is around 915. Yes, Sadashiv, the recorded video will be made available on my YouTube channel. So please be sure that you follow it. I'm going to drop the link of the YouTube channel as well in the comments shortly. Hmm. Okay. Give me a moment, please. Okay. Um, let's move on to the next one. Nita Gelatin, 269 shares. I have never really studied this. 920 for Rajesh G. Let's check it out. Nita Gelatin. Okay, it's a BSE stock. It's not listed on NSE. Oh, wonderful rally. So, should you hold or should you sell? Underlying stock trend looks pretty strong on the weekly as well as the daily. You should definitely continue to hold, Mr. Rajesh. And very obviously, your stop loss should be at the level of 695. Again, it's very hard to give a target on this, but if you join my Telegram channel, then I would suggest that every month you should just ask me for the stop loss on this one. And if you join my Telegram channel, it'll be easy for you to remember me and stay in contact with me. Okay, we have Priyanshu asking about Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel. Gabriel India NSE stock. Let's see. Are you able to see my screen? Let's also share my screen. It's just more fun. Okay. Gabriel India, strong underlying bull trend. But do you want a fresh entry recommendation or a stop loss? See, for fresh entry, not recommended because the momentum is behind you. The rally is behind you. And if you enter now, you might just as well donate your money to charity. As far as stop loss is concerned, you should maintain the stop loss of 273. Actually, no. Your stop loss should be right below this level, and I will show you why. So if I draw a vertical line here, remember what I just told you about using the EMA. So we use this EMA suppose, but we also see there is a swing low. So we will not place a stop loss exactly there. We will place a stop loss slightly few points below. Okay. So suppose we are trying to set there, but we also see there is this swing high here, which is a pretty good support. There's also this activity like of, some congestion there. So what we're going to do is we're going to respect all of those levels and we're going to take the stop loss slightly high, slightly lower. That is where we can set our stop loss, and that would be at the level of 292 for you. And see, the price here has given a good negative divergence, and RSI has already touched the level of 30 on the 15-minute time frame, which tells me that the upside momentum should continue and the stop loss should not be triggered. So go with the stop loss of 292. The stock looks really, really bullish. And I think the rally can continue. I think, okay, so this is also like a massive mover, and basis the way it has constantly respected the same set of trend lines, I would not be surprised to see this stock scale the level of around 700 soon. So that's view for you, Priyanshu. Thank you so much for asking about such a good stock. We have Sadashiv. He's got another question. He's asking about Elcon. Is it Elicon, or have I made a spelling error, or have you made a spelling error? Because I don't see anything as ELCON. I do see Elicon, so I'm going to ignore your request because I don't want to waste time. I will instead look at your second request, which is RK Forgings, Ramkrishna Forgings. Let's look at that. Okay, another fabulous rally unfolding. Let's draw our trend lines. Let's just take a broad view so that we know what the true underlying trend is. Clone, and we see that's a pretty good point. And clone, and that's again a pretty good point. And clone, and that's that. So what I see is, even though there's a very strong uptrend which is already unfolded, fresh entry is not something that I would recommend you to make, because even though the rally has been really strong, I can see that the volume participation has begun to dip. So since you are already holding it, use the 50 EMA trick that I just taught you on the 75-minute time frame. If you don't have access to 75-minute time frame, you can also do it on the 60-minute time frame, right? So vertical line 50 EMA, and your stop loss is around 659 or 659 is a better level. So that's that for RK forgings. Now we have someone asking about Reliance, and I think in there I also saw a request for Geo Finance, so I'll cover them back to back. Okay, so Reliance looks wonderful for a fresh entry right now. Okay, I'm just gonna have to clear all the drawings because I haven't seen the chart of Reliance, and it had like a massive split, so it's disastrous. So let's just go back to the monthly time frame and redraw our lines. That has to be our first trend line, obviously, and that seems like a second good point. That would be a good third point. Closer into, say, the weekly time frame. We have to cover this low full of choppy movement, and I don't see any other significant high or low on the weekly. On the daily time frame, okay, on the daily time frame we will capture that peak, and we will capture those peaks, and we will capture where should we place it? This seems like a good zone for the trend line. Okay, so what does the chart of Reliance tell us right now? The chart of Reliance is surprisingly sometimes a little complicated to read. I think maybe because it's just got so many varied businesses, so many varied opinions about it, that it just adds like a twister when it comes to analyzing it. So, okay, so strong rally unfolded. Negative divergence, I wouldn't call this. Small touchdown, and volume is beginning to pick up. So I think Reliance might just as well start a fresh leg of rally here. So if you're someone who's holding Reliance, it's definitely a good idea to keep holding it with a stop loss. Stop loss. See, if you were holding initially and you'd asked me, I would have recommended you to exit at 2500, right? So now that the price has come below 2500, nearly 4%, it looks like it's a good time to re-enter the stock for another leg of upside, right? um so at the price of 2430, your stop loss would be, I think this would be like a good stop loss right under this green line, which is the 100 EMA of the daily time frame. So you can maintain a stop loss somewhere near the level of 2375, and on the upside you can aspire for a target of around okay, oh, this is not good. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Okay, so I will not give a very aggressive target, but the first target will have to be 2833. The next target will be determined when the price reaches this level. Now let's look at Geo Finance. We don't have a lot of price data, so we'll just We almost don't have any price data. Um, Personally, I am waiting for it to trigger an alert, which I've already set, which is at the level of 40 on the 15-minute time frame. And once that gets triggered, that is when I will be thinking about whether I want to enter geofinance or not. For someone who is holding geofinance, I think you should definitely continue to hold. Even if you want to make a fresh entry, instead of buying in a lump sum, I think it would be a good idea to buy in small quantities, because geofinance, it comes from a very good brand name, very good goodwill. Sure, it gave a very big downside, but it had a very tactical reason for that. It had nothing to do, it had nothing like that. That was not a reflection on its quality or on its valuations. It was a very tactical move. So don't worry about geofinance. It's a good stock. Where is the stock headed? So I've already spoken about Reliance, UPL. So Ghanshyamji, I will refrain from giving a public view on UPL because it is part of my active recommendations to my members. I will move on to Tata Power by Pradeep Mandal. Strong underlying momentum, signs of exhaustion. The rally is already behind. You need to set a stop loss, and I think a good stop loss would be the swing low, which is 254. And as far as the upside is concerned, I think this high can definitely be retested again. That is the level of 296 to 320 is where I see the target for Tata Power being. All right. Okay. So I know there are more questions left, but unfortunately we've exceeded the time for our live session already. So I'm going to have to take your leave. But the questions which you have, please feel free to ask those in my Telegram channel, where I am very active and keep responding to my members' talk queries, and I will be more than happy to help you out as well. So thank you so much for joining today's live session. I will be posting my market outlook on Friday on my YouTube channel, where I share my analysis of Nifty, and I have been pretty spot on in predicting that the market is going to be bullish. My my support of 19,200 and resistance of 19,600 have been respected surprisingly well. And if you want evidences of that, just go back to my market outlook videos and see what I've been talking about in the last 2-3 videos. So make sure that you follow the video, which is going to be released on Friday as well. With this, I will take your leave. I will see you again next Tuesday in another live webinar, where I will be talking about volatility measures for swing traders. This will be part 2 video. The part 1 is also posted on my YouTube channel. If you want, you can go catch it. Thank you so much for joining, and namaste.